There's no one in the empty mall. There's no one in the whole mall, right? It's cold and quiet. Now, every industry is having big job cuts. What are these people doing? Is it like what they said on the internet? Anyone in good health is doing triathlon jobs, such as delivering goods, driving taxis, or food delivery. I saw some very sad news before. A driver called customer service and said, "I haven't got any order for 2 hours." Unfortunately, the number of customers is decreasing, but the number of drivers is increasing. Older workers are going for jobs like security guards, cleaners, and nannies. Those who still want to be entrepreneurs will start a stall business on the street, open a store, or make videos for social media. It's really realistic. We've been in the car industry for so many years, and we don't know what industry to turn to. It's even more confusing for me. So, what industry are you in now? Is there a better way out? Hello. This is my first time at the Shanghai airport, but can you tell me why there's no one here? Take a look. Did your business open today? Did you pay the rent for this month? I'd like to ask, how many bosses are paying their employees now? Are they borrowing money to pay the rent? I saw a report online today that the store closing rate is now up to 93%. What kind of concept is this? That is to say, your city, the whole street, only 2 or 3 businesses are doing well. But the other businesses are about to close in a few months. What a terrible situation. Now there's no one in the whole street, malls and restaurants. All industries are in danger. Now the economic situation is so dire, the gap between the rich and the poor, and the divide between the rich and the poor is so obvious. The wild growth has opened up the conversation between people. Now, people are becoming more and more indifferent, but there are still many people who are complaining that the store should close. People who can say that must have a problem with their brains. It's only been a few years since the online store opened, and the people are suffering. Our physical stores has existed for thousands of years. The stores of all industries carry the future of the ordinary people who support their families. I'd like to ask, if the store is about to close, where will you go to make money? Who will spend money? The current situation, as I said, many big companies are facing a shortage of money and resources. Many small companies are on the verge of bankruptcy and closure. In fact, the stores on the side of the road are struggling. They stay in the store every day. To put it bluntly, they may not even be able to pay the rent and water bill every month. There are very few people who really make money. Many office workers are also struggling to make a living. They are living on borrowed times. In order to avoid default, they borrowed a lot of money on credit cards and a lot of online debt. They don't even have enough money to pay off their loans. In fact, it's not that ordinary people don't dare to spend money. It's that ordinary people don't have money to spend. The savings data you see on the internet is averaged. Don't talk about saving money. It's already very good if people don't have any debt now. This is the real situation of many people in Jinan now. All the stores are closed. There's nothing to do. No jobs here. All the stores are closed. There are too many people. Now even the students have fallen into the pit. This morning, there was a student who majored in computer science. She was going to do an internship in the second half of the year. Then the school found an internship for her. I took a look. 80% of them are working in factories. The rest are sales. To be honest, students have really fallen into this situation. Do any of you know what's going on? I can only say that the world is getting more and more magical. I don't understand. This year's business is hard. It's always bad. It's always like this. I can accept it. My mentality is calm. It's just doing business. Just do it. Forget it if you don't have it. And this year's people are hard to deal with. They're all different from before. That's my business. You buy it. If it's not my business, I won't do it. It's just that my mentality is very calm, and I am willing to accept that business is bad. But the business I've been doing these days is really speechless. For the past 3 days, I have not seen 3 customers, especially today from morning to night. I'm going to get off work soon. No one came in. What's going on? It's too speechless. If I didn't have online business, these 3 days of no business in a row. What's the concept? It's the first time in over 20 years doing business. Is it scary? Is it scary? They're all talking about business being hard to do. They're all talking about business is difficult like this throughout the country. Some people don't believe that some people have no business for several days in a row. I'll believe it. This is the fact in front of me. You have to believe it even if you don't believe it. So when some people say they don't have business for 7 or 10 days in a row, I do believe it. I feel like the month of July and August are going to be no business at all for half a month in a row. It's a little cold now. People say I don't buy clothes because when I come out, I don't know what to wear now. It's going to be 30 degrees soon. Then some people say it's too hot today. I don't want to go out in the sun. Okay, so there's no one no matter the weather. Just look for all kinds of reasons. In fact, these are not real reasons. The real reason is this year no people on the street. No one is coming to store. One more thing. Even if you get these clothes for $15 US dollars, you sell it for 1.5 US dollar now. If you don't sell it to the old customers, you sell it to the people walking on the street. You can't sell a few clothes a day. That's the flow of people on street. That's how few there are. Do you think this business can hold up? If it's like the business of these 2 days, no one can hold up. 99% of the businesses are going to die. I'm talking about if you have no old customers coming back to you. We also have some old customers online. Even if you can pay rent is no use. What about your family's food and living expenses? If you don't make money, it's no use staying in this business for nothing. First of all, people's bodies cannot endure. I sit and look at my phone every day. Look at my eyes. I don't feel well now with my eyes. And sitting the whole day is not healthy either. So this business is not going to work. You cannot make any money and your health is getting hurt. Sometimes you will angry with bad customers. It's different from the old business. It's not easy to do this business. It's better to go to work. I'm asking now, sisters, if you have a good job, hurry up and introduce it to me. If you have a good job that can make 1,500 US dollars a month in Shanghai, please let me know, and I'm going to work right away. I really don't want to do this business anymore, really.